If I watch him at UCLA, you know, besides having a big arm, he's not a good quarterback. In my opinion, he's a terrible quarterback. I'm sorry, he's a terrible quarterback. For a guy who went to the University of UCLA, he's one of the worst quarterbacks I have seen so far. He have a 55% completion. He throw more interceptions than touchdowns. But damn, after you pick him in the first Arizona, after you pick him on the first round pick, you traded him away. It seemed like to me Arizona have seen enough, which is unbelievable. It really is. Really is. Cleveland is everybody new darling. They got a defense. They upgraded on defense. Tampa Bay got a good pick. They got a guy who's the next Derrick Brooks in my mind. At the rusted for not Devin Bush from Michigan. The kid from LSU, number 40. Dang, I don't remember his name on top of my head. Damn. But this kid is a disruptive force. He really is disruptive. He's very quick, very strong. So, you know, they say that's why the Buccaneers fall in love with him. They say that he's the next Derrick Brooks. If y'all remember the great Derrick Brooks who wear number 55 from 55, he went to the University of Florida State. So, and he's a Hall of Famer. So, we shall see. We shall see for the Buccaneers how upgraded, and let's see what they have. All right, the big winners in the draft. It's really hard to say. It really is. You could go and say the Raiders were the big winners in the draft. Well, you could say Tampa Bay, Arizona. You know, who knows? You know. But to me, the winner I pick is the Raiders, because for those reasons they upgraded on they the team that really upgraded on defense and pretty much got what they need, and let's see if they put it on the field. But no one's gonna replace the impact of Khalil Mack. But we shall see. We shall see. So that's where we are, and as far as the NFL draft is concerned, let's move on to the NBA playoffs. The Buccaneers the Buccaneers. See, I'm still stuck in football, right? Let's go to the game one that happened. Two games that happened last night. Game number one between the Celtics and the Bucks, two old franchises that met in the '72 NBA championship back in 1974. To me, the Celtics was they just had their way with the Bucks. The Udonis had 20 points. They had 20 points, but had a quiet 20. He didn't do really nothing much. He was 7 for 2 field goals, and Al Horford just had his way. He was just dominating the paint. You know, blocking shots. You know, making threes. You know, and if the Bucks and Paul Pierce said on the pregame show yesterday, on the postgame I should say, if the Bucks don't make adjustments, this series is over. And you know what? I agree with him 100%, because the two ways the Milwaukee Bucks win games: Udonis going in the paint and demoralize everyone, and dunking everybody and lay up everybody, or they kill you with threes. And the Bucks are one of the best teams this season in threes, who lead the league in threes. So that's why they have the record the way they do. So as far as the Bucks have to make some adjustments. If they don't make adjustments, they don't win Game 2. I think they not going to Boston. I don't see them going to Boston to win two. I don't know about you folks, but I don't see Golden State. I don't see Milwaukee winning 2 games against Boston. So this is an important game for Milwaukee. They don't want to go to Boston up 2-0 because it would be really tough to play Boston, especially when they're down on 2. Oh, and by the way, and one last thing, staying with the Bucks. The Bucks are 0-2 after losing 2 games. They are 0-14. They never won a game when they down 2-0. So that explains why they haven't won this. They celebrated their first playoff win against Detroit since 2001. So they got to even the series at a game apiece. Now let's go to the Western Conference for Game 1 of the Western Conference semis between the Rockets and Golden State. I think it's going to be the same game. It's pretty much the same game we saw. As far as I'm concerned, this is probably the same game we saw last week. You know, nothing changed. People going to shoot with the 3. I thought the Rockets could have made a comeback, but the refs was horrendous in this game. They obviously the threes. Obviously, the call with James Harden and Chris Paul should have been called. Let's be honest, they should have been called. Don't give me that nonsense Don't give me that nonsense that let them boys play, let them this and that and the third. You can't miss those calls. You can't miss those calls. You call it against West Virginia, and I could understand it. But in the NBA, when it's the playoffs, when the game's on the line, you got to make those calls. And to me, you can't lose your. You can't let that play go in, and it can't be no flop either. It wasn't. If it was a flop, no. I don't. It would have been a flop, in my eyes. It really wouldn't. But if Kevin Durant wasn't on the team, and it wasn't an X factor in Golden State, why Golden State had the number 1 seed, Golden State to me would be just another franchise. It's that simple. Say whatever you want, but this would be another franchise trying to be simple, trying to be symptomatic, and Golden State getting their first win at home in a week after losing 2 whole games. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm yawning so much for. I apologize, folks. I don't know why they Golden State getting their first home win in 2 games. 2 games after having a hard time closing the Clippers out. But I expect this series to go 7. And I want the Rockets to win. I really want the Rockets to win, to be honest. If I have to pick, I think the Rockets could. They're gonna be a tough out for Golden State. If Golden State thinks that the Clippers was a tough out, well, they know the Rockets, and the Rockets gonna be hungry to want to beat them. Now, as far as the officiating got to do a better job. They really do. I don't like how they officiate the game and stuff like that, and let the the call. Well, the calls didn't impact the game. The calls didn't really impact the game because the Rockets had a chance to win that game. They had a chance to win that game, but you got to make shots. And I know James Harden. You guys can't fall in love with the three. If it's there, you gotta. If it's there, then you take it. If it's not there, then you gotta score from the inside. Because outside of Kevin Durant is more of a shooting guard than a big man. The Warriors really don't have a block. They really don't have blockers. So if I'm the Houston Rockets, I will do anything. I will score in the paint more. Short for the shooter percentage. Harden, Gordon, PJ Tucker, Green, they really have good, and James Harden have good range in the perimeter, and they gotta take advantage. They gotta take advantage of that. Now, if the three is there, then you take it. But don't fall in love with the three, because if you miss a couple of threes, we all know the Warriors will run you out of the building, and that's not basically what we saw yesterday. But what we saw, folks, is the Rockets are not going to go out quietly. And like I said, in the beginning of this year's playoffs, the Warriors are going to have a tough time getting to the NBA Finals. This time, unlike any other season, this is going to be a tough. This is not going to be easy. Look what the Clippers did to the Warriors. Look how long it took for the Warriors to finally put them away. So I expect as far as the Celtics, I know it's too late to pick. Pick a series. I think the Celtics will probably win in five. And I think Golden State will probably win in 7. Like they did last year. But if Chris Paul stay healthy, I think the Rockets have a shot. The Rockets have a shot. I really do. Now tonight, this is a pivotal game for the 76ers. What 76ers we going to see? Because to me, the Sixers has been a Jekyll and Hyde team, especially in Game 1. Game 1 against the Nets, they're abysmal, and we all know what they did with the Nets. And now, will they win Game 2? Now remember, the Raptors got more firepower. Well, I want to say more firepower than the Nets, but they're not fighters like the Nets, I can tell you that. But Game 2, Game 2, they have to. The Raptors have to win this game. Yeah, if the Raptors win this game, I think they'll be in the driver's seat to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I really do. Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris they gotta come out. You know, I know this is just Game 1 of the semifinals, but it could be right there. Now, as far as the Yankees, the Yankees have a really have a good California. Really had a good California trip. You know, they swept a 4-game series against the Angels. The Angels are a pitiful team. The Giants, outside it's a beautiful city, it's a beautiful ballpark, one of the best ballparks in the league. They had their way with the Giants. They swept the Giants, despite the fact the Yankees have 15 players in the disabled list. So the Yankees are playing. So the Yankees are playing solid baseball right now. Now, as far as the Mets lost the series to Milwaukee. And can I say this about Friday? And this is the thing that drives me crazy when the Mets Citi Field does. I don't understand why the Mets didn't cancel that game on Friday night. on Friday night. I don't understand. It was this